Unlock financial freedom, top investment options for passive income. Tired of the rat race? Exhausted from working so hard, only to barely make ends meet? Dreaming of financial freedom? You know, the kind of freedom where you have enough money to do what you want, when you want? Well, passive income might be the answer. It's like having your money work for you, even while you sleep. Today, we're exploring a variety of investment options that can generate passive income. These strategies can help you earn money while you sleep, giving you more time to do what you love. Whether you're just starting out or are already a seasoned investor, there's something here for everyone. Dividend stocks, your money-making machines. One of the most popular ways to build passive income is to invest in dividend stocks. Now, when you buy a dividend stock, you're buying a small piece of ownership in a company, and as a part owner, you get to share in their profits. These companies distribute a portion of their earnings to investors on a regular basis, typically every quarter. Think of it like getting paid to own a piece of a company you believe in. The best dividend stocks are those that consistently increase their payouts over time. This means your passive income stream keeps growing, year after year, without you having to lift a finger. Dividend index funds and ETFs. Passive income on autopilot. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, picking individual stocks sounds like a lot of work. And you know what? You're right. That's why I also recommend looking into dividend index funds or exchange-traded funds, also known as ETFs. These are like baskets of dividend-paying stocks that are managed for you. Instead of researching and picking individual stocks, you can invest in a diversified portfolio of dividend payers with just a single trade. This is a fantastic form of passive investing for those who prefer a more hands-off approach. It's like having a personal stock picker who works for you 24/7. Bonds and bond funds. The steady eddy of passive income. Now, let's talk bonds. Bonds are a little different from stocks. Rather than buying an ownership stake in a company, when you buy a bond, you're essentially lending money to a company or even the government. And in return for lending your money, the borrower agrees to pay you interest. Think of it like getting paid rent on your money. Bonds are known for being less volatile than stocks, making them a good option for investors who are a little more risk-averse. And just like with stocks, you can invest in bond funds, which hold a diversified portfolio of bonds, making it easier to manage your investments. REITs, real estate riches without the hassle. Let's talk real estate. Now, I love real estate, but I know not everyone wants to be a landlord. That's where REITs come in. REIT stands for Real Estate Investment Trust. Think of REITs like mutual funds for real estate. They own and operate income-producing properties like shopping malls, apartment buildings, and office spaces. When you invest in a REIT, you're essentially buying a small piece of all the properties in their portfolio. The best part? REITs are required to distribute a significant portion of their rental income to shareholders in the form of dividends. It's like owning a slice of the real estate market without the headaches of being a landlord. Money market funds, your cash cushion. Now, not all passive income strategies involve investing in the stock market. Sometimes you want a safe and liquid place to park your cash while still earning a little something on the side. That's where money market funds come in. These are mutual funds that invest in low-risk securities like short-term government debt. Think of it like a supercharged savings account. Money market funds typically offer a higher interest rate than traditional savings accounts, making them a good option for your emergency fund or short-term savings goals. High-yield savings accounts. Don't settle for less. Speaking of savings accounts, if you're not shopping around for a high-yield savings account, you could be leaving money on the table. High-yield accounts are exactly what they sound like. Savings accounts that offer a higher interest rate than traditional savings accounts. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, it's just a few percentage points. What difference does it really make? Listen, over time, those small differences in interest rates can add up to a significant amount of money. It's like getting a bonus just for saving your money. Another option for your savings is a certificate of deposit, or CD. CDs are like time deposits. You agree to keep your money in the account for a fixed period, and in exchange, the bank agrees to pay you a fixed interest rate. CDs typically offer higher interest rates than high-yield savings accounts, but you have to be comfortable locking your money up for the duration of the term. It's like setting your money aside for a specific goal and earning a guaranteed return. Okay, let's get back to real estate. If you're looking for a more hands-on approach to passive income, investing in rental properties can be a great option. Now, I know what you're thinking. Graham, being a landlord is anything but passive. And you're right, it can be a lot of work, but it can also be incredibly rewarding. When you own a rental property, you're building equity, generating cash flow, and hedging against inflation. Plus, there's something incredibly satisfying about owning a piece of the American dream. But what if you're not quite ready to take the plunge into full-blown landlord status? Well, you can always start small by renting out a room in your house or even your entire place while you're away on vacation. Platforms like Airbnb and VRBO make it easier than ever to list your property and find renters. It's a great way to earn some extra cash and offset your housing expenses. Get a roommate. Split the bills. Boost your savings. And hey, if renting out your entire place feels like too much, you can always consider getting a roommate. This is a classic way to reduce your living expenses and free up more cash flow to invest in other passive income streams. Plus, having a roommate can be a great way to meet new people and maybe even make a lifelong friend. Peer-to-peer lending. Be the bank. Now, let's get a little more unconventional with our passive income strategies. Have you ever heard of peer-to-peer lending? It's exactly what it sounds like, lending money to individuals or businesses through online platforms. These platforms connect borrowers with investors, cutting out the traditional banks. As an investor, you earn interest on the money you lend out. It can be a great way to diversify your portfolio and potentially earn higher returns than traditional savings accounts or CDs. Private equity. High risk, high reward. Speaking of high risk, high reward, let's talk private equity. Private equity is like the venture capital of the real estate world. It involves investing in private companies that are not publicly traded on the stock market. These investments can be incredibly lucrative, but they also come with a higher level of risk. Private equity is typically reserved for accredited investors who have a high net worth and can afford to tie up their money for an extended period. Team, crypto staking. Earn passive income in the Metaverse. Now, let's talk about the Wild West of the investing world, cryptocurrency. Specifically, crypto staking. Staking is like earning interest on your crypto holdings. When you stake your crypto, you're essentially locking it up in a cryptocurrency wallet to support the operations of a blockchain network. In return for your contribution, you earn rewards in the form of more cryptocurrency. It's like earning interest on your digital assets. But hey, not all passive income strategies involve investing in the traditional sense. If you have a knack for writing, you can create and monetize your own content. This could be anything from blogging to writing ebooks to creating online courses. The key is to create valuable content that people are willing to pay for. Once you have an audience, you can monetize your content through advertising, affiliate marketing, or by selling your own products or services. Speaking of online courses, If you have a unique skill or knowledge that you're passionate about, you can package that knowledge into an online course and sell it to the world. Platforms like Udemy, Skillshare, and Teachable make it easier than ever to create and sell online courses. It's a great way to share your expertise, help others, and generate passive income while doing something you love. And finally, let's end with a fun one. Have you ever considered wrapping your car with ads? Companies are always looking for creative ways to reach their target audience. And what better way to get their message out there than to have it plastered on the side of your car? Now, I know this one's not for everyone, but if you're comfortable driving around with a giant billboard on your car, it can be an easy way to earn some extra cash. So there you have it, folks. Those are just a few of the many ways to generate passive income. From traditional investments to creative side hustles, there's a strategy out there for everyone. Remember, the best approach for you will depend on your individual risk tolerance, financial goals, and lifestyle. The key is to start small, diversify your investments, and be patient. Building wealth takes time and effort, but the rewards are well worth it. Have you tried any of these investment strategies? Share your experiences in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more financial